Hello there, this is Santos. I'm just here to remind you, don't forget to subscribe. Hello, beautiful people, how are you doing? Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm very sorry for taking too long to upload new videos, and the problem is I've been busy I've been working with uh, other projects offline, and I really don't have much time to record videos for you guys. I'm sorry for that. I'll try my best to bring you some good content. Um, we start today's video with a bad news. That was actually one of the reasons that made me take so long. I faced a problem with my computer and I had to format my computer, so I lost all the information I have. This project, I went ahead and downloaded it from my GitHub repo, but it is incomplete. The click to open new pages doesn't work. So now I'm just going to ask you guys for a favor. If one of you guys have the project complete, meaning with the clicking of the pictures, if it does work, and card page, please share with me the link. If you have it on GitHub, even better. So please do it, and you're going to be helping me helping you, because I don't really feel like doing everything all over. So I'll be waiting for you guys to give me the code. Today's video is one of the most anticipated and asked for videos. Today we're going to start working on our backhand. Hey. Okay, but for today we'll just set up the Firebase for the app, and probably for the next video we are going to implement the Google sign in, and before we start working with the project, with the product. Uh, at the beginning I thought of using a real-time database, but I guess that now we're going to go with Firestore. I'm not quite sure. Okay, but even before that, even before we get into that, there's something I would like to do. The structure of this app is somehow wrong, if I may. Yes, it's somehow wrong. Giving this height like hard coded is not a good practice, and since the height of the screen device changes from device to device, we may face some problems in the future doing this like that. So let us try to solve this problem, okay? Mm, uh, Let me try to do something like this. What if we comment over here and see how good is that? I was thinking on implementing the categories on a different screen, not here, but let's comment this stuff out and see how it comes off. Okay, I didn't really like this, so I guess we're going to go back to the old design. Okay, but the thing we want to do here is the following. Here, instead of a list view, let us give a column. Okay, and if we run this, we're probably going to run into problems, I guess. Let us try. Okay, we have a problem here, and how can we fix this? If I remove this, hide, more problems, sure, and here we can do something very interesting, which is trying to erase this here and here and here. And we are going to wrap the products inside the new widget, and we're going to call this flexible. And let us see how things will come off. Here we have this. It seems like nothing changed really, but it did, because now let us add more products to this and we will see what happens. If I open up here, we can just, for now we just need to, we just need to copy this, and we're going to duplicate some times to see how things go. Okay, let me try to rerun the app. Okay. It may look like it doesn't make much of a difference, but actually it does, because this thing here is going to be adjusted according to the screen. But the disadvantage of this approach is that you cannot scroll here anymore. So to make things somehow smooth for us, or smoother, we must have to add some padding to this. Let me add a padding of 4 to the single products. Let us rerun the app. Okay, we do have some reasonable spacing over there, but because of this new approach, I'm going to need to, at least for this page, we may need to let's comment here on the image carousel, and let us see how is the app going to look. Okay, I like it. So it's kind of a trade-off. We don't get to scroll over the complete screen like we used to do, but now this is going to be adjusted according to the device's screen. We don't have to give this thing hard-coded. It's going to be flexible. Okay, so what else can we do here? Maybe now we would it would be nice to reduce the size of this and see how things go. So let us go to the horizontal list. Just command and click on it is going to open where we want to. Okay, let us go to the horizontal list and let us decrease the height here. I think we may get some problems, but okay, let us see. And again, we did I did not I did not work with this offline, so everything I'm doing it live, and yeah, we're just trying and implementing stuff right now, and I would want to open the category and here for the image height and stuff, we would reduce this to 40 and 40 here. Container width 100 is too much, let's give it 50, and let's rerun the app. Okay, let me comment out here and rerun the app. Okay, nothing changed apparently, so we can do this like this and rerun the app. And now we have this. Okay, I guess that these are all the categories we have, and if I comment this stuff out again and rerun the app, we are going to have something like this. Okay, well, now you don't get to scroll the whole page, you just get to scroll here. So I think we are going to go with this approach, and let us come over here. Here we have a very huge padding. Let me try to comment this stuff out and see how things are going to work. And I'm repeating, I'm doing this live. I didn't do it before, that's why we are having so many trials and stuff. Okay, okay, now we can add a padding here of at least 4, and I'm going to come over here again and add a padding of at least 4 for the text. And I'm working on the main page now, and for the text, let us do this. We're going to wrap this with a container, and we're going to provide alignment of the container, and we're going to give alignment dot center left. Okay, and we're going to give it 8 here, and here we're going to do the same thing. The container, and again we're going to provide alignment dot center left for the second one as well. Let us rerun the app, and we get something like this. I like it. So now this is going to happen here. The categories, we don't get to change them, and because this is so small, we don't even get those tags like t-shirts and stuff. But I guess that the images are kind of self-explanatory, and we can indeed still go with this design. Okay, with that done, let us go to the I remind you again, I only did this to make this adjustable for any kind of screen, not just a particular type of device. That's why I rather go with this design that is going to be, because I want us to create an app that's going to be usable, right? Not just something we're doing for the sake of doing. And giving the container height like hard coding like 350, it's not a very good practice, because as you know, screen devices sizes change, and the way you see it on your device, if you run the app on a different screen size, may not be as good. Okay, so now I'm sorry, let us go to the Firebase part. I kind of got off topic here, but I had to do this. So how are we going to do this? On mm, open your favorite browser. I'll just open Safari, and it's not because it's my favorite browser, it's just because it was here. And I have Firebase already, but I will teach you from the ground up. So okay, you go to Google or your favorite search engine, you write Firebase, you search, and then you open up Firebase. Okay, when you open Firebase, you're going to have something like this. You can read this to get informed, is always good, but we're going straight to the point. Just click on go to console, and it's going to process a bit. My network connection is not very good today, but hopefully things are going to work. You just add create project, and for the project name I am going to write e-commerce. E-commerce. And about the rest, you don't have to change much. Oh, and this is not in English, but okay, you're going to have the same screen. Sorry, this is in Portuguese because I speak Portuguese, but okay, you just have to come and check here, and then click next page. I'm sorry, I don't really want to restart the video and go and change the settings. You just have to click and click. Okay, and your project will start processing. And here we have it, e-commerce. So you're going to have a dashboard like this. Don't mind the things written here, this is not English, but you're going to have the very same thing. You just have to come here and click on this Android icon. For the first field, they want you to give the name of the package. And how do you fill this first field? Again, don't mind the language. Sorry for repeating, but I know that probably some of you will be mad because of this. No, 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 this is not English, but don't, you just have to do what I'm doing. Uh, Open up Android Studio to get the name of the package, right? And if you come over here, you just search for Android is the first folder, and in Android you just open up app, and in app you just open up source, and in source you just open up main, and you have this Android manifest. You click on it, zoom a bit, and you have here the name of the package. Depending on the name you gave to your app, this may be a different name. This is just the name I have, so you just do this, and you copy the name of the package. You come back over here and you paste. Here you're going to give a nickname for the app. You don't need to fill this field, but anyhow I will just give ecom. And here, this is very important. The SHA1 or SHA1 number, it's optional, but if you want to implement Google sign in and stuff, you have to have this. So we are going to have this. So you can open up here. You can write Android developer authentication. I guess it's going to give us the number we want. You click on the first link, you're going to have you know what, in search, you just search Android developer HA1 fingerprint. Okay, you just search Android developer SHA fingerprint. You're going to be here on this page, authenticating your client. Then they teach you, or they show you how to do this on Mac and Windows. You just have to copy this to your terminals. If you are on Windows, you're going to do this. If you're on Mac, you're going to do this. Okay, so first of all, you just copy, and for Mac users, you just open up your terminal. For Windows, you just open up command prompt. Okay, and over here we're going to paste this. You have to erase the first one if you oops, let me paste it again. Let me open terminal again. Again, for Windows, you just need to open up your command prompt and copy the code and paste. That's all you have to do. For Mac, I faced some problems when I had both names, so we just erase the first one. You hit enter. After that, you're getting that window. You come here, you copy the second code, the second line of code down here. Oops. And you paste it. It's going to ask you for password. You just Android is the password. You just write Android, and boom, it's done. Now, when you get up this stuff, you just have, you see here the SHA1 or SHA1 number. You come and copy this, copy, go back to your browser, you paste it here and click on here. I was supposed to give ecom, not just com. Register app or next. Okay, now we have quite a bit of a process, but going back to this window, because I know that most of you are using Windows, you just have to click on the Windows tab. You're going to copy the first line of code and then the second one. You just write Android client authentication or Android SHA fingerprint. You're going to come to this page and just copy this to your command prompt. Okay, easy peasy. Now, first of all, you have to download this Google blah 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 Google services.json file. You just click on download and it's going to start the download. And now I just got reminded of something. Make sure you have the Google services up to date on your Android Studio. If you don't, none of this is going to work. So you just come here over Tools and SDK Manager, and under SDK Manager you click on SDK Tools. Make sure you have your Google Play services here checked, and if you don't, you just have to download this Google Play services. Make sure you have that. And another tip, if you want to run this on a simulator, you make sure your simulator has this triangle, this sign, this symbol representing the Google Play Store, right? Because if it doesn't, it's not going to work either. So when you're downloading your simulator, for example, when you're creating a virtual device, you see you have many options here. Some of them don't have these and some do. So if your simulator doesn't have this thing, it's not going to work. So download one which has this. Okay. And today the setup is only going to be for Android, so Mac users, so iOS, it's going to be probably on the next video as well. I think the download is done, so let me just open up my fun finder and go to my download folders and start looking for this Google Play services. You just copy this, and if you come back to the page, to this page, they tell you to put it inside of the app. What does it mean? You just have to come here, back. You can close this. You have to put it here inside of this app folder. You just hit paste and okay, done. Right. Now after this is done, you come here, you click on next, and we have this. The first thing, the first line of code, you have to copy and go back to your Android Studio. You open up the build Gradle here on the Android level. Let me close the app. You want to select this one. Then here you're going to go to the dependencies and you're going to paste this. Then afterwards you're going to go to the second stuff. You copy. Now you're going to open up app, build Gradle of the app, and you're going to search the dependencies folder. Here you have it, and you're going to paste this. And what finally you're going to come over here, you copy this and you go to the very end of the file, you paste it. Now you just hit next. Now they want to confirm, oh, just rerun your app on your device. You may need to completely stop the app and we're going to build this again. So wait for a while. Now here they're just trying to make sure, or we are just trying to make sure that the app is connected with the Firebase servers. So uh, that's why we are rebuilding the app. Okay, this may take a while. Let me check on my status here. I guess it's everything as it was supposed to. This is good. That is good. Okay. And here we have our app up and running. So now what are we going to do is to come over here. Oops, not over here. I'm used to use Chrome, but we're going to come over here, and as you can see, everything ran as expected. We just have to continue, and it's done. It's done, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to be happy. You just have your e-commerce app connected to the Firebase. Okay, so for the next video, I'm going to set up the iOS, and now we are going to do the Google sign in. Feel free to ask me any questions regarding anything. Okay, so see you on the next one. Bye bye.